Do your recordings have too much echo? Is background noise messing up your sound, or are you struggling to get clear professional audio? In this video, I will share 6 easy tips to make your mic sound better. And stay until the end, and I will tell you more about this mic I use that fixes all these issues. And I don't need to edit my audio anymore. No echo, just great sound in any room, and it has greatly speeded up my video production. So, as you can see here, there is these basic tips to improve sound quality with your current mic. And first tip is to move mic closer to your mouth. So this is like the simplest thing ever, but I didn't realize this at the start. So just position your mic about 6 to 8 inches from your mouth, and it will greatly fix a lot of those echo issues because you are just speaking closer to your mic. So there isn't so much room echo coming into your mic in that way. And you should also angle your mic slightly so you don't get those breathing sound to go directly in your mic. So for example, in this mic, I should speak here straight from there, so that's why it's slightly angled. So that then this mic don't pick up so much my breathing sounds. And second tip is just record, for example, in quiet space, or add items to reduce echo. So for example, if you are setting up your studio in your home office, first check out which way your, for example, children sounds are coming, and then you should put yourself, like position yourself so that if you're, for example, the sounds are coming in that way, like then put your mic exactly on that position, so then it won't pick up so much that background noise, for example, your family noise or something like that. And you can also make your studio in the closet or small room, or if you only like record like afterwards your audio, you can record it easily, for example, like a small clothing closet or something like that, because clothes absorb the echo very good. And you can add also anything soft furnishing in your studio space, like heavy rugs, carpets, thick cushions, and these will help absorb those sound waves and reduce those reflections. So just try to break all the like straight surfaces like walls and things like that. You can also use like heavy furniture and hang curtains or blankets, like thick materials. For example, I use heavy blackout curtains behind this camera, and they will absorb that echo also. And you can also use foam panels or acoustic tiles. I have acoustic tiles in the roof, like just straight on top of me. And a simple way of course is close windows and doors so you don't get that, for example, sounds outside. And third tip is you could just easily lower the gain on your mic if you have that option. So this will automatically cut that background noise. So gain just controls how sensitive your mic is to sound, and lowering the gain reduces how much background noise the mic picks up. And when you keep the gain setting low and you speak louder, you capture like clearer and a cleaner voice and don't pick up so much, for example, your child crying in the background. Then you can add pop filter on your mic, or DIY solution is just put sock over your mic. and this will reduce those harsh P and B sounds. And for example, in this mic there is this simple like pop filter here already came with this mic. And fifth tip is you can use EQ to enhance the voice clarity, like afterwards when you have recorded your video. So when you increase the mid frequency slightly, then you get like clearer vocals, and you can cut the low frequencies to reduce unwanted bass sounds. And while you can adjust your sound by tweaking it afterwards, it's time consuming and you need to learn that skill, and I don't think it's worth to hassle nowadays, and unless you're really into audio production. And because I teach here in this channel how you can get fast as possible for creating your videos and don't spend time editing those videos, because I think for business owners like me, when we want to get that social media reach, it's better just focus on education, educating your audience, and focusing on just how to present yourself on camera and just do more videos. And when you get all that thing together, and hopefully you have already made so much social media followers that you are gaining customers through these kind of videos, and you can hire video editor. And these are the things that I teach. And here is a quick AI fix for your sound. There's an AI tool from Adobe called Enhance Speech that gives great results with very minimal effort, and you can freely use it in this address, so podcast.adobe.com/enhance. So you can just drop here your audio track after you have done it, and it will fix the audio for you. And now I want to talk about my mic, because it really has changed my whole video production much faster, because I don't have to edit my audio anymore. I don't do anything on my audio. This is what you hear. This is just straight what I have recorded with this mic, no editing afterwards. And this mic is called Shure MV7 Plus. Remember, this is the Plus version. And this has been really a game changer for my video creation. And here you can see this Motiv Mix app that you can then use with this mic. So you need to separately download this app after you have gotten this mic. And here you can see you can add this mixer like other sources, for example, different mics. But when you add this Shure MV7 here in this input section, like I have currently, then you can click here these settings here, device settings. And now you can see that there is, for example, in the normal Shure MV7, there isn't so many settings, but this MV7 Plus, there are many other settings like this kind of AI technology that will fix this sound same time when I record it. So for example, there is automatic gain, so I don't need to worry about that. So it's automatically changing the gain based on how loud I speak or based on the sounds all around me. And then there is this tone slider. So for example, this you can make your voice sound like more lower or higher. So for example, if I go all the way here in this lower settings, this should be now sound a little bit lower. And if I go all the way in this bright setting, my sound should now sound more like higher. I usually keep it as this like 20% in the dark side. And you can also add reverb on your sound if you want like these like studio or hall effects, but I don't use those. And here is also real-time denoiser. So this will automatically remove those unwanted background noise from speech. And okay, so maybe like sometimes when my daughter is like really crying in the downstairs, it will pick that up, that cry, but not as like it really doesn't matter anymore. So I can easily record my videos even though there is like more noise, for example, in our house. So it's really changed that. And there is also like popper stopper built in like separately in this Motiv app that you can use with this mic. Of course, I also have this here, but it's good to have both. And there is also high pass filter if you want to reduce like these haywak and similar noises out of your audio. And you can also change these like these LED settings that you see here on the top of this mic. So for example, you can put them pulsating or pulsing or something like that and change the color of this LED if you want, but I just put it in solid and black so it really doesn't show up. And here you can tap this and you can mute this mic. So for example, like this. And hopefully you saw it turned red, and it's good to have like this kind of switch on your mic so you can just turn down your mic when needed. And yeah, that's about it for this mic. But I can honestly tell it really has been great mic and really have gotten my video production so much faster. So yeah, and I also want to mention that this mic is currently with this Elgato, like this low profile arm. It isn't showing very good here on this in my camera currently, but with this Elgato low profile arm and this mic have been very good combination to use, because this is now attached to my table, this Elgato low profile mic arm, and there is this like this screw that you can adjust the height of the mic also. So that is very good. So you can get it in the right height. So I can get this close to my mouth also, this mic. So, but that's about it about this video, and I put all the links for every gear and what I have inside my studio below in this description. And if you like videos like these, please subscribe to my channel and hopefully see you on the next video. Bye bye.